instead of a normal day in the life, I decided to simply sit down with you guys and chat because I've had a week. Hi everyone, welcome back to Staying Salty. My name is Chelsea, and try and ignore the fact that it sounds like I tried to eat a cactus. I clearly lost my voice and don't have one whatsoever. But I'm trying to self-medicate with gallons and gallons of tea. It's not really working, obviously. But clearly this week is supposed to be a day in the life. And I had some great videos of me going to work this morning, yoga stuff, going to the chiropractor, driving along the roads, seeing the great changing of the seasons, all the trees changing colors, which I haven't seen in 6 years because I lived in Florida for college and then lived in California, so I'm in love with fall. But I'm not going to include any of that in this because instead of a normal day in the life, I decided to simply sit down with you guys and chat because I've had a week, more like 2 weeks, but instead of showing you, which I feel like sometimes can give you guys an impression that everything goes on and we're all superstars and everything's sunshine and rainbows all the time, I decided to just talk and sit down with you guys and have a chat about what it is that's really going on in my life and what I'm really thinking about and the fact that it gets hard. So, as I try and drink and cough at the same time. So if you guys already watched my videos recently, you know I was put on home IVs, which this one's almost done, little squishy ball. But I was put on that about a week and a half ago, and by the way, if I'm like cocking my head like this, for some reason, if I put my head straight, I can't talk at all. But if I cock my head slightly to the side, I can get some words out without cracking my voice. So my chiropractor probably isn't gonna like that, the fact that I keep going like this. But talking like this is almost nearly impossible. So if that irritates you, I'm sorry. So I was put on IV antibiotics about a week and a half ago, and if anyone's been on them before, they know how they're supposed to feel. They know what the signs are that you're getting better and you're feeling better and you're getting close to normal again. After about a week, I wasn't feeling those. I wasn't feeling better. I wasn't feeling more myself. I was about 40% of where I should be, and by halfway through, I probably should be about 70. So I called my center, which is a new center here since I live in Florida now. Georgia. I've lived in too many states. Now that I live in Georgia, I called my center here, and they do things very differently, as I learned. So normally I would just be able to call my center, and by center I mean CF center, my CF doctors, pulmonologists and things like that. They would just change up my antibiotics because a lot of the bugs that I grow are very resistant, extremely resistant to everything. But from my own experience as well as past doctors and research, even though they're resistant, it seems to work. And there's a whole bunch of science about microbacteria and things like that that prove that even if Pseudomonas is resistant to a certain antibiotic, it still might work. And that's my case. That's how it's been for many, many years. And so I called them simply saying, hey, this combination has worked before. Can we just change to this? But the way they do things here, they don't do that. They gave me the option to either come into to the center, which they didn't have any appointments, or to go in to the hospital. And other than that, they wouldn't change anything unless I did that. So I went into the hospital Monday night and was admitted and spent the night in the hospital, did all the tests that I already told them I didn't have, which was pneumonia, collapsed lung, pulmonary hypertension, things like that. And I knew what all those feel like, and I knew I didn't have them, so I went in, talked to them, and essentially, by my own brute force and determination, left the following day. More so because I know what being in the hospital feels like for me, and I wasn't there. I was oxygenating fine. I was just sick. I didn't need to be in the hospital, and for me, the hospital messes with my brain. The times that I have been in the hospital were really, really hard. They were really dark times, and they're times that I really honestly don't try and think about, because they were times that, the only real times in my life that I felt truly hopeless, alone, and just not even being able to recognize who my own self was, or my thoughts. I didn't recognize some of the thoughts that were coming into my brain, because that wasn't who I was. I wasn't a Debbie Downer. I wasn't hopeless, and the hospital brings that out in me, and it's a very scary place when everyone leaves, when all your visitors leave, and you're just left there with your thoughts, alone in a hospital bed, with IV poles and nothing else. So I knew I had to get out of there for my own health, mentally and physically. So I came home on Tuesday. It's Thursday today. Well, Friday when you see this. But going to work today, I kind of just had one of those realizations, which come every once in a while. I'm a very positive person, so much so that some people call bullshit on me sometimes, where they say that I either haven't dealt with CF hard enough, or I clearly don't know what it's like to feel what CF can feel like, or hopelessness, or being depressed, things like that. But I do. I just cope with it very differently, and I cope with it by being extremely positive, and I've always been like that. I've always tried to put my glass half full. At the end of the day, whether it's half full or half empty, I have a glass, and that's a life, and that's important enough to stay positive. But I kind of just wanted to say to you guys today that as positive as I am, and as go-lucky and encouraging and everything that I normally am in my videos, I still have days like today where I woke up, and I think the main thing that gets me very frustrated a lot of the time is that my brain and my body sometimes are two different entities. My brain is doing yoga teacher training, is super excited, is thinking about yoga classes and sequences and poses that look good together and feel well, and want to try them out and try and see if they work, to try and write down new classes that I can try. But my body, on the other hand, doesn't even want to walk up a flight of stairs. And having those two dualities within my own body is very hard to cope with sometimes. Because that's always been my biggest downfall, is trying to know when to push myself hard enough, but knowing when to back off. And I think that's a very, very, very blurry line for a lot of people with CF, is knowing when to keep pushing and when to back off and pump the brakes. And I inevitably always keep pushing and try and barrel through, and it's something I'm working on. But I just wanted to kind of take this video and tell you guys that I still have those days too. As positive as I am and as happy as I am, it's hard. It sucks. It eats at you. And there are those days that you wake up and you just kind of say, holy crap, can I be done with this? And I just wanted to share with you guys that I feel those exact same feelings. And today was one of those days. And instead of showing you everything that I've done today, and you know, I've been a normal human today. I went to work, I went to the chiropractor, I came home, I walked the dog, I made lunch, I did everything that everyone else would, but I'm not like everyone else, and it sucks sometimes, and it's hard. So for everyone out there that feels that, know that despite how positive and how great things look, even on anyone's social media or anything, we do try and show the best times. We try and encourage other people. We try and tell people to keep pushing, to keep fighting. But we also have to tell ourselves. We also have to sit ourselves down and say, hey, it's okay to feel like this. We're all human. It's okay to cry, to feel like crap, to wallow in the fact that, damn, I wish I didn't have to do treatments. But you can't live there. You can't stay in that place forever, because that's where the perpetual negative thoughts are going to get you. You can go to that place of sorrow and sadness because life is sad. Life isn't always happy, but you have to come back from it. You have to come back, because I have amazing people that support me. I have an amazing life. I'm alive, period. I have you guys. I have so much to be thankful for. And I can't stop. I can't stop fighting, and I can't stop, and I can't think about all the things that I wish I could change and focus on that, because I can't change it. And trying to sit here and wallow on the fact that I can't change having CF and having these feelings some days. My camera died. I've tried to record this video maybe 3 or 4 times, and my camera either keeps filling up with space or dying. So I'm not redoing it again. You're just gonna have the, what is it, interim break. I don't know where I was, but thank you, mental fogginess from antibiotics. I feel like I'm like in a fog half the time. But the whole point of this rambly, a day in the life, chat, tea time, vlog, whatever you want to call it, is to say you're not alone. You're not alone feeling like crap. You're not alone feeling alone. You're not alone feeling like you're battling against your body. And you're not alone feeling like you don't really know what to do. So, as positive as I am all the time, I'm doing everything just as much as everyone else is, and I'm dealing with it in my own ways. Everyone deals with it very differently, and I just want to tell everyone that you're not alone. I'm here. I deal with it too, and it gets hard, but I think the main part of everything is life is a roller coaster, and the hard times are there and the good times are there, and the whole purpose of life at the end of the day is to find joy out of all of it. Find purpose, find happiness, despite the ups and downs, whether you have a disease or not. There are ups and downs. There are times you cry and break down, and there are times you scream for joy. So it's not just us. It's not just people who have diseases or cystic fibrosis. So I hope you enjoyed this video, as strange or not even close to the topic as it may have been. But I enjoyed talking to you guys, and I'm glad that you guys maybe know me a little bit better. And I hope that you all take a little bit of maybe what I said and keep fighting. There's no reason not to. We only have one life. At the end of the day, as morbid as it might be, we're all gonna die, and we all have no idea when. We have no idea why. We have no crystal ball. Nobody knows anything. So the joy in all of that is that nobody knows. No one knows for sure what's gonna happen tomorrow. So try and be happy and enjoy life. And I'm trying to enjoy life and enjoy you guys and my boyfriend and my cat and my job and yoga teacher training and all these things that I have to be thankful for, despite having to deal with the things I don't want to be dealing with. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Check out Tara's video tomorrow, and we're about to go on a 2-week break. We're doing a middle of the season break, kind of like a middle season break that regular TV shows do, because we're so close to regular TV, right? But hope you guys tune in after the 2-week break, and we will obviously post everything when we get back. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sitting with me. All right, I will see you all next time. Stay healthy, and remember,